Hello everyone, Josh first back at it again with some more Epic 7, and today we got a nice little discussion video. But first, I want to tell you guys kind of like a little bit of a recap of what's been going on today in the Epic 7 community. And also guys, this is the first time I've actually showcased the Smilegate account that I've been working on for quite some time now. You know, there you go, whatever. Also, I'm going to be doing some Hunt 11. Now my Hunt 11 team for Golem is not completely optimal. So I may fail a few times in here, and if you're wondering why I'm running Tenebri and stuff like that, it's kind of the best I have to work with at the moment. So bear with me. But anyway, so to recap what has happened and taken place in the Epic 7 community, especially this past week. So basically, a rainbow walrus was caught in a storm, which is already pretty funny. Some of you that got that reference, please let me know in the comment section below with a little wink emoji or something like that, or just a wink. Just type out wink if you know what I'm talking about. Also, a demon named Kim, yes, a demon named Kim decided to use black magic and try to convince and persuade and take us to the dark side to like the new equipment packs, because I don't know why. But that's pretty much what happened in this week in the Epic 7 community. Pretty crazy stuff going on. Pretty hilarious. But, so anyways, so the new equipment pack has come out. A lot of you are very up and down on it. I think more people are probably like really upset about it than actually appreciating it or liking it, or even considering it worthwhile. Now, I did a video, I believe yesterday or the day before, I can't remember now. You know, my days and nights are getting mixed up. And I kind of talked about the worth of the actual pack, if it was really worth it or not. And near the end of the video, I actually talked a little bit about why I'm not a big fan of those types of things in this type of game, because it leads to a dark, dark future. The Sith Lords are going to come and take us over in the Epic 7 community. I'm just kidding. Or in my... use the Force. But basically what happens when these type of packs are introduced into a game, a lot of things can go wrong, and they can go more wrong and more wrong to the point where you just don't even want to open up the app, because everything that you see will disgust you. And that's kind of where Epic 7 is going, which kind of sucks because the collab's not even here yet, and I think a lot of people already feel deflated. Like, a lot of the air just got knocked out of them. Like, all the hype that they had going after the collab just kind of got, like, completely derailed, got thrown off course. You're now on a detour to hell because of the new equipment pack. And it's not to say that the new equipment pack is really all that pay to win, because it's still got a lot of R&D. You could waste a lot of money and get nothing out of it. But then again, on the same, you know, on the other side of the coin, you actually could get a lot of stuff. So, you know, it's kind of, like, very iffy up and down. But the thing is those types of packs lead to worse packs in the future, more pay-to-win elements. And that is the route that we're taking now. And it's not a very good route. And I know a lot of the free-to-play community, even the casuals, hell, even some of the whales are not happy with the route that Epic 7 is going, because it's basically becoming another Summoner's War. And a lot of people have went on record to say that they were tired of pay-to-win bullshit in Summoner's War, and that's why they loved it. Felt like it was a breath of fresh air when Epic 7 was announced and they came over, and, you know, they thought, you know, the artwork was amazing, the playstyle was pretty cool. But now we're starting to, you know, realize, and this is taboo on Reddit, by the way, but we're not on Reddit, we're on YouTube, where I can say whatever the hell I want. And basically, Epic 7 is becoming Summoner's War 2.0. And I know that may make a lot of people upset and may trigger a lot of people, but it is 100% just factual at this point. I mean, it's hard to debate, if you can debate it at all, that the game is indeed becoming Summoner's War 2.0. If you actually go and look at a lot of the character skills and stuff like that, some of their traits, some of their designs, they match up almost damn near identical to their counterparts in Summoner's War. The Guild War is pretty much a ripoff of Summoner's War. Some of the other elements in the game, like the hunts up to 11, stuff like that, those are all elements taken from Summoner's War. And it's no secret that Epic 7 definitely, and I mean definitely, feels very passionate about Summoner's War, because they're making their game kind of in that image, but maybe trying to improve onto it in their own way, perhaps. But the problem is they're not really making themselves that much different. And now that they're just kind of closing that gap between the two games by releasing packs like this that you would find in Summoner's War that are very, very similar and very, very hated. You know, I don't know what this game's identity is supposed to be anymore. Is this supposed to be Epic 7? Is this supposed to be the Summoner's War clone? Is this supposed to be an updated, more graphical version of Summoner's War? Like, what is Smilegate's game plan here? I don't like it when a company tells me, especially a game company tells me, that they have 10 years of content planned, because that means they're planning for the future, and that to me feels ignorant. That feels arrogant. That feels a little bit egotistic, because it's like, why don't you worry about the product here and now before you worry about 10 years in the future? Hell, even a year in the future. Hell, 6 months in the future. I don't want to know what you have planned in 6 months. I want to know what you have planned now, because if you don't have anything planned now, there's not going to be a future in 6 months, a year, 10 years, because I'm not going to be here. Other players aren't going to be here. We're all going to jump ship and go to the next best thing that promises and keeps those promises about what they want to do for the game here and now. And I think that's the problem we find ourselves in with Smilegate. They definitely need to figure out what the hell they're doing. Them super creative. And I'm sorry, but stealing another game's ideas and constantly redoing them over and over again. Now, I do understand that it's hard to have original ideas in this day and age, because so many ideas have already been done or thought over, or, you know, redone or revamped, just, you know, kind of, I don't know, changed in some sort of way, but they're still pretty much similar to the original. So I know it's hard to do that, but when you're directly, literally just ripping, copying, pasting, almost code for code, mechanic for mechanic, art for art, whatever, then there's a serious problem. And I think that is what Smilegate needs to stop doing. They need to stop trying to be Summoner's War and start trying to be Epic 7. Okay? I mean, the way the game's going right now, I'm going to start changing the title of my videos in the next month or two to Epic War. Because that's going to be the name of this game now. In my opinion, it's going to be Epic War, or Summoner 7 or something like that, because that's what it's becoming to me. It's becoming it's almost hard to differentiate between the two games, and I am not a big Summoner's War fan at all. I'm actually downright hate the game. I dislike it completely. So sorry to any Summoner's War fans. It's just what I think personally. It's nothing you know, against you guys. It's just I just don't personally like the game at all in any way. And therefore, I don't want Epic 7 to be that game, because then, you know, why would I play this game either? So that's kind of where we're going at the moment. And I don't want that to happen. But I want to know what a lot of you guys and gals think in the comment section below. What do you think the direction the game is taking now that you've seen kind of a small piece of a much larger puzzle that could, you know, pretty much mean possibly the end, the demise of this game, the betrayal of the developer against the player base? Like, you know, what do you think? What do you guys think? I really, really want to know. I want to read as many comments as I can, as you know, as I can. Like, I can't even talk right now. I'm at a loss for words. But again, like, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers' videos this week. They've been presented to me by, you know, fellow members of our Discord. Which, by the way, if you've not joined our Discord, you can find the link to that in the description below. It's a nice cheap plug there for you guys. But yeah, I'm very curious what you guys think. Like, for me, from a personal perspective, I am not a fan of the equipment pack, like I said in my equipment pack video. And I know from what I can tell, a lot of other players, a majority of the players that I've seen on social media, are very unhappy with it as well. And for a good reason, because like I said, it can lead to the possible end, to the, you know, the demise, the death, the completion of this game's career, because, you know, things like that just don't sit well. And a lot of people need to understand, yes, we need the whales. The whales pave the way to keep the game free to play. But you also need the free-to-play player base to stay intact, to still be able to enjoy your game and still progress at somewhat of a reasonable pace, because they make up a majority of your player base. You cannot have a free-to-play player base without the whales, and you can't have a game without the free-to-play players. That's just the way it is on a free-to-play game. You need both. Both need to exist together. If you lose one or the other, you lose the game. So Smilegate, if you're watching this, I tried to keep this as, you know, calm and collective as possible. I try not to like go on any kind of tangent or rant or anything like that. Hopefully I didn't anyway. I try to contain myself. But, you know, if Smilegate, if you're watching, Super Creative, if you're watching, you know, for all you players out there that are watching, if you're subscribed or not, if you haven't, do so. Another cheap plug, I know. But, you know, let's just take a moment, a couple minutes out of our day, you know, and discuss it. Let's talk about this in the comment section below. Be sure to share the video if you'd like as well with anybody you want in the FF7 community. That's fine. You can share with other YouTubers. I don't care. Everybody is welcome to come to the comment section below. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But anyways, I wish you all well for the rest of the day and for a good weekend as well. You know, Easter weekend next weekend, guys. Hope you guys are all ready for that. For any of you out there who still celebrate Easter, which I don't know too many people who do. but anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I think we've talked enough. We've babbled enough here, and I'm gonna get out. So anyways, subscribe if you're new. As always, like the video if you did. Comment below what you guys think. And above all else, have an awesome day. Until then, peace.